Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. You know, our show being music and comedy, we can do many styles of music, which you will see tonight. And what better way to demonstrate that than by telling them about our children's album?
Ooh, that's a good idea. Well, because, you know, a lot of times parents have a hard time talking to their children about, you know, safety issues.
That's
but
right.
we've covered all that. And what we've done is we've made an album, and it covers all the safety issues out there. And your kid can't say, I don't like that style of music, because we've covered it all.
That's right. There's rap, rock, country, Broadway.
Anything you can name, it's on there.
Southern
so
gospel.
Fear
All right,
not.
so here we go. The album really takes off with Jackson's heavy metal song about fire safety.
Stop! Drop! And roll! I'm on fire!
As you can see, Jackson is very good with small children. You can see it. You can see it in his eyes. And so from there, thank you. From there, the album is just really kicking, you know.
Oh, I'm really impressed with your song about stranger danger.
Don't talk to strangers when you're walking all alone. Don't talk to strangers, cause there might be a knife in that ice cream cone. So, you know, check those apples.
Ouch, man. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, around Halloween, I guess, check your kids' candy.
And then if there is a hunter in your family,
And there is in mine.
this one's good. Don't touch that gun.
Don't touch that gun
in Daddy's
dresser drawer.
Just throw some rocks at your sister or hit your brother with a board, but don't touch that gun.
Don't touch that gun.
We could go on with that one.
But we don't have time.
That's right.
There's a few more that we would like to do and just don't have time for. Like there's one that's on a very important subject. It's about the subject of sex.
Okay,
I was like, I couldn't say I got tickled.
what's funny?
Well, it's on the subject of sexual absence, and we think that's very important.
Sexual abstinence before marriage. You said absence.
You're trying to tell me it wouldn't work if you weren't there?
Okay.
Just saying.
All right.
It's more effective.
Right.
Just don't be there. That's right.
Okay, and there's other songs. There's a rock song called "I'll Give You Something to Cry About."
Yeah, that's a good one. For those of you who like Southern gospel, there's one that goes, "Don't touch that. You don't know where it's been."
And hey, Jackson, if you don't mind, do one more, the catchiest song on the album.
Ooh, because almost everyone's helped a small child across the street at some point, right?
You gotta look both ways. You gotta look both ways. Show them the motions. You gotta look both ways. You gotta look both ways. Double time.
You gotta look
both ways. Okay. So probably shouldn't do that like right before you cross the street.
Because we won't be held liable for that.
No.
Not again.
And so, Jackson, you know, doing different styles of music just reminded me what we did way back in the day. And right now, I say we do this. Come on.
You know what really burns my butt? Little blue flame about that high. Little joke there.
Come on, let's do this. Here we go.
I'm serious about this, man. You know, we've agreed we wouldn't do these songs anymore because you know how it makes me feel. If you want to do these songs, you go ahead and do them, but you're on your own. I'll come back in later.
We had some songs stolen from us beginning in the mid-'80s up until somewhat more recently. These songs on our first album, which of course was our Polka album, these songs were ripped off and turned into pop hits. Right now we're going to do one of those songs for you. This is our song, and we're taking it back. And he'll sing. Listen up, everybody, if you want to take a chance. Just get on the floor and do the new kids dance. Don't worry about the nothing, cause it won't take a long. We're gonna put you in a trance with a funky song. Oh, 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 oh. Hanging tough. Now everybody's always talking about who's on top. Don't cross our path, cause you're gonna get stopped. You ain't gonna give anybody any slack back. And if you try to take us down, we're gonna come right back. Oh, oh, oh. Hanging tough. Oh, oh, oh. Hanging tough.
We're rough,
We're rough.
we're really,
We're
really
rough.
rough, we're rough,
We're rough, 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 rough,
meow,
rough.
meow.
Now get loose, everybody, cause we're gonna do our thing. 'Cause you know it ain't no till the fat lady sings. Oh, hanging tough.
Till she sang really rough, really rough, really rough, really rough.
Hanging tough. Can't tell me that didn't feel good, Jack.
Okay, that felt pretty good.
I knew that felt good, and so I feel like we're really moving now. And Jackson, I'd like to just go ahead and connect with our audience on a subject that I think would connect with the majority of people here, and that's a love and romance. I'd like to do a little song right now about someone I'm missing back home. If you'll just help me out here.
Okay,
this is one that it's always been special to me, and I think it will touch many of you tonight. Let's go.
All right, it's fine if you want to do the song. I want to say that up front.
Thank you.
I just want to clarify the song for everybody, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Just want everybody to know that Bradley wrote this song.
Yes, I did. Thank you. It's a good song.
It's a stupid song, and when he wrote the song, he gave me a part, and he didn't tell me who the song is about. That's pretty important.
Jackson has a problem with the lady I'm dating because she's a little older.
Okay, she's not just a little older. That's the problem that we're having.
Just do your part, all right? It started with a sticker and a smile, and those simple directions she gave me to the toiletries aisle. A few days later, I knew this hot tea was mine when she gave me the unmistakable sign when she said,
"Welcome, come on in."
If you're gonna do it like I taught you, okay? Or just don't do it.
Okay, the way you taught me.
Do it like I taught you. Come on, man. When she said,
"Welcome, come on in."
But can you hear it? She's saying so much more.
Welcome, Bradley, to our store.
Cause then she gave me,
"Hey, big boy, have a buggy."
Best buggy in the store.
She's the Wal-Mart.
She's the Wal-Mart Greeter. Yes, you would give up your place in line just to meet her. She's the Wal-Mart Greeter.
Okay, I don't think anyone understands your fascination with the lady at the door. Okay, maybe you could explain that to everybody.
All right, Jackson, you know she'll woo you with her beautiful smile.
But Bradley,
what?
You know that's only if she poly grips for a while. She
Okay, stop.
takes them out, puts them in the fizz, you know, and then puts them back in.
Stop the little comments. Just finish the song. She's the Wal-Mart Greeter.
I'm just saying the age gap is huge, right? 30
You
to
can
70
just stop
is a huge
it now.
age
Please
gap,
stop
right?
it. What is your problem?
My problem is, ladies, oh, look, be your grandmother. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you're
okay?
just mad because she is your grandmother. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Now, we have sung that song probably 10 years now. I like to start with that one, or at least put that early in the show, because it's comedy and music, and of course everybody knows, Jackson, I think everybody here knows I'm not really dating your grandmother. What, you think she's upset because I wrote a silly song about her?
No, I think she's upset because you didn't call her back. I'm just saying.
All right, Jackson, why don't we move on right now and unite this audience? I mean, how many of you guys were not born in the state of Tennessee? All right, look at that, Jackson.
All right. How many guys were born in Tennessee? All right, that's good. I'd just like to give everybody a chance to raise their hand.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
You did really good.
You know
did.
what? No matter your age, or no matter what state you were born in, we all learn those same great American classic folk songs. And when people sing something together that they all know, it kind of unites us. And Jackson, you know what I'm talking about, folk music?
I'm talking about Elvis, right?
No.
Was it a one for the money?
Jackson.
Would you for
Jackson, Elvis Presley's music was not folk music.
My folks liked it.
All right.
We did. My dad really
No.
likes Elvis.
All right. Come on, man. Folk music. I think you know what I'm talking about.
Okay, I know what you're talking about, but even when I was a kid, let me tell you a little story. When I was a child, I even realized at a young age that none of these songs make any sense.
But
Okay?
they're not
So I
supposed to
thought-
make sense. You just enjoy them. You don't analyze them. Now let's start with one. Being here in Tennessee tonight, there's a local hero that is known across America that I think we should celebrate. There's a great folk song about him. You know who I'm talking about?
Right? Davy Crotchet is
And-
pretty.
Crockett. Crockett.
I know his name.
Okay, have you not heard the song?
We've all heard the song.
Born on a mountaintop in Tennessee, cleanest state in the land of the free.
Davy.
Not yet. Lived in the woods, so we knew every tree. killed him a bear when he was only 3. Now,
Davy Crotchet.
Sorry. Would you quit saying crotchet?
The man's name. What do you want me to say?
Where did you get this word
It's
crotchet?
called a book, a history
How
book.
do you spell crotchet?
Crochet.
You just spelled crochet.
Now you're trying to tell me he was French? I don't think so.
All right. Look, let's just move on. How about Jimmy? No, wait a second. You get a line, I'll get a pole. All right, here we go. You get a line, I'll get a pole, honey. Woohoo! You get a line, I'll get a pole, babe. All right.
You get a line, I'll get a pole. We'll go fishing for that hole, honey, baby, my ding. All right, everybody.
All right, Jackson. People were enjoying that. You start making fun of it.
Because it doesn't make any sense. Who's going to take the first date to a crawdad hole?
Maybe I picked the wrong song for
Maybe
you,
you
so
did.
why don't we try Jimmy Cracked Corn? All right? What?
No, I'm not going to sing about a bowel movement, okay? It's not going to happen.
What?
No.
What are you talking about? Jimmy Cracked... Cracked corn. Okay, it's cracked.
Did he say crack?
Cracked. Yeah.
What's that? What's cracking?
It's like
What's
shucking corn or something, okay?
All right. I don't know. For the record, what I thought it meant makes a lot more sense.
Okay, thank you. All right. Jimmy, all right, we can't sing that song now. All right, how about She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain? Everybody loves that one. She'll
You know, I
be
do like this song. I think this was a good choice.
You know, most people, when they enjoy a song and they hear it playing, they jump in there and sing. They don't say, hey, wait a minute, stop the song. I want y'all to know I like this song. Okay, could you just sing the song? Here we go.
I've just always wondered to myself. I've always wondered who is coming around the mountain. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't matter who's coming around the mountain. You can still enjoy the song. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Woo-hoo! She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. All right. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. All right, they loved it. Let's do that verse. She'll be riding 6 white horses.
Wow, she's huge.
What? Okay. Get back up here. Come on, man.
Just saying, one horse is big, right?
Okay.
But you got one lady riding 6 horses, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
I've
That's
never
enough.
seen a lady that big.
Thank you, Jackson.
Unless you're talking about Roseanne or somebody.
All right, stop it. All right, I apologize to the folk music fans here. All right, so Jackson.
I do, you know, but you made a good point. I never thought
Okay.
of that. The second verse of that song makes more sense to me now.
What about the second verse?
I've never thought of that.
What?
Second verse of that song.
What about the second verse?
It says, well, I'll go out to feed her. You know, I
No,
thought-
it does not say that. Look, Jackson, if you don't want to do folk music, you know what? You know why I wanted to do folk music? Because you know, I feel very blessed to have this job that we get to travel around this great nation of ours and get to go to so many places that we probably would not get to see unless this were our job, to travel and go do our show. Like the time we went to Maine. You know, Maine's not really on the way to anywhere.
No.
You know, so we've been there a few times and we had a great time up there. Never
I was
been there.
hoping to see some meese, but we never did.
Right.
I was a little
Moose?
disappointed.
Moose? We were hoping to see some moose. You said meese?
I wanted to
But
see
we-
more than one. It's
Okay.
plural, Bradley.
Okay, look,
What I
the
have to
point
deal
is,
with. Slow.
the point is, whether it's Maine or Hawaii or California or Florida or anywhere in between, you know, as we travel around this nation, we realize that we need to remember the sacrifices our forefathers made
That's right.
to make this nation.
Lincoln,
What
Adams,
did
Jefferson, and the fourth one. I can't remember his name right now. Sorry,
The fourth
father.
No, well,
yeah.
when I said forefathers, it has nothing to do with the number 4. Forefathers, they came before us. They paved the way.
I don't think so. How many heads on Mount Rushmore, Bradley?
What?
How many heads
There's
on Mount
4.
Rushmore?
There's 4 heads.
Those are the forefathers.
Those are not the forefathers. There are many men.
Well, why do you
and
bring
women.
that up? They were also regular-sized men. Why do you want to point out the many
Okay,
men? That
not
doesn't make
many,
any
not
sense.
tiny little people. Many. Many men and women who made this nation what it is today. Specific heroes, no matter where you're from.
Like that Patrick guy who said, "Give me that statue or kill me." That made a huge impact on our nation.
Patrick,
I don't know
what
why.
are you talking about? Patrick Henry?
That's the guy.
Okay, Patrick Henry said, "Give me liberty or give me death."
I know. And I don't know why I want the Statue of Liberty so bad.
Okay, it
but
has
made
nothing...
a huge impact on our nation.
Nothing to do with the Statue of Liberty. Liberty meaning freedom. Give me my freedom or I'd rather die.
Wow. That's profound.
You bet that's profound.
They should teach that in school, you know. That's good.
All right, now my favorite hero, I think we've all learned about Paul Revere. The Midnight Ride of Paul Revere. He was in an elite group of men.
The Minutemen.
Okay, you're right.
I am, because that was a good, I like that story a lot. He came riding through the town. It was something like this. He came riding through, like, he didn't have a mic stand. He had a horse. So you're not getting the real picture. But he came riding through the town, him and his men. And when he'd give out the signal, I don't know what the signal is, but it had to be loud, so I always envisioned it must have been a lot like when my grandmother called us in for dinner. So when he gave out the signal, I imagine it was kind of like, you know, woo, or something like that. And when he gave out the signal, then they had to be fully dressed and out the door in 1 minute. Mm-hmm. Which is why there were no women in the group. I'm pretty sure. Don't get me wrong, okay? I think they had the hour-and-a-half women. They did.
But by the time they got out there, the battle was over.
Right, but they looked good, you know what I'm saying?
That's right. And you know, being from Tennessee, you know, so much about the Civil War, I think, is one more time that we need to remember the sacrifices that were made because so much hung in the balance.
If you're going to bring it up, you got to pronounce it right.
I said Civil War. Okay?
I know, but it was the Silver War. It's like, we want the silver. No, we want. It makes such a huge impact on our nation. You don't sit down at a meal without thinking about that war today, Bradley.
What?
Yeah, what do you eat with?
A fork and a spoon?
Yeah, Silver War.
Silverware?
Right, like people wear forks and spoons.
Okay.
Makes a lot of sense.
Jackson, you know what? I think there's probably a lot of parents in the crowd tonight. Why don't we do a song for the parents, huh?
Okay. We can, that's nice of us, isn't it? How many parents we got in the crowd? Yeah? Mm-hmm. All right. My wife does a great job of doing scripture memorization with our children. She's even doing it herself, and I was impressed with that. She got a whole book, and she's memorizing scripture. The other day, I was at the house, and I heard her going through one of them. She's like, when I go to the depths, you're there. You know, when I make my, you know, in bed and there, and when I go to the heavens, you're even there. You know,
that's Psalms.
Yeah, and she said, "Where can I flee from your presence?" And so I went in to tell her good job, and I realized she was just talking to the kids. But you know, she does do good memorization. That just wasn't one of them.
Yeah. Well, this next song,
but we've got this thing going on with parents and children.
Yeah, and parents assume that at a certain age it's going to be over, but tell them. That's statistic.
Yeah, it's not. This lasts for a long time. Just remember, you chose to have kids, and it's going to last for the rest of your life.
But tell them that sad statistic.
I don't want to bring you down, because it's a comedy show, but we're going to bring you back up. We're going to help you recover. But we did hear a statistic that may be a little disturbing to you. 63%, I hope you're ready for this, 63% of college students move back home. I see, that's a scary look you got. You're like, no. But it's true.
This song is called Momma. Momma, Momma, Mama, you shouldn't be out there mowing that yard. While you're out there, things in here can be so hard. See, I'm hungry when it's lunch. So could you please hurry it up? Come on, Mom.
Yeah. And Mama, it's such a bother when you borrow your car. Like when I need to drive somewhere real far. You know, like Shoney's with my friends.
Breakfast bar.
Yeah. You be proud. Today I I was up before 10. That's right.
Again.
Oh, yeah.
Mama, what's the hurry? You say I should get a job. Did you forget, Mom, I'm only 30? Oh, Mama. Mama.
Yeah, I see some of you whispering
Mama.
out there.
Yeah, Mama. Well, you've been hiding your credit cards. It's so frustrating when I don't know where they are. Like when I need to buy your Christmas present.
And Mama, why have you stopped making my bed? And why the nasty things you recently said? Like get a job.
You're a loser. Am I a loser?
That one hurt.
Mama, what's the hurry? You say I should get a job. Did you forget, Mom, I'm only 30? Oh, Mama.
Mama, are you in there? Mom, this has never happened before.
Mama, my key won't unlock the front door. Why are my clothes piled up here on the front porch?
Mom, I'm serious.
Hey, Mama, what's going on?
What? No, that's not necessary.
No, Mama, you don't need to call the police. I'll just pick up my stuff and leave.
I don't even get to keep the TV? Well, whatever. Because it's your loss. Because I'm leaving. And I ain't coming back. Until tomorrow for lunch, right?
Mama. Jackson, along the lines of helping people, because, you know, that song was to help parents. You've
Sure.
also come up with something
Oh, well,
very
that-
creative to sort of a bridge
That's
builder.
nice of you to bring that up, because it was my idea, and I don't want to toot my own horn, but toot when you got it, you know what I'm saying? But I have created a brand new genre of music, and that's what
And
Bradley's
if
talking about.
I may interrupt you right there, the word genre, that's an impressive usage of the word there. I like that. Genre.
Thank you. I've been reading the dictionary lately. Really no storyline. It's frustrating, but there's a lot of new words in there that I'm learning, and one of them is genre. Surprisingly, it's in the G section, and I opened it up and I realized, you know, I should do this before it's all over, but I need to create a brand new genre of music.
Yeah.
Because in the, it was early 80s,
Early
I think
80s.
it was Aerosmith got together with Run DMC. Do you remember that? And they did Walk This Way.
Right, so,
yeah, it was good. And
so you had hip-hop and rock combined
Right.
in one single song.
Yeah, and then in the 90s, the early 90s, it was the Beach Boys and the Fat Boys got together, and they did the Wipeout was the thing. And
then more recently, you had a hip-hop artist named Nelly recorded a song with a country artist, Tim McGraw, and it was a big hit. So this combining of genres, things that people never thought would have worked, are working. So tell them what you've done.
that's true. What I've done is I've created a sound that you parents can listen to in the car, okay? So it's the music is what bothers you when you're driving. It's like, turn it down! I mean, you know, and you remember that. Yeah, and so we've created this, so it's folk music, you know, so the older generation can stand the folk music, but with hip-hop lyrics, so
That's
that the younger generation can enjoy the song as well.
Tell them what you call this.
I call it hip folk, yeah, or folk hop, however you want to look at it, and so it combines those two, and we decided to make a positive message out of the song. It's written about a friend of mine from high school. His name, he called himself the MacDaddy, if you remember Miggity 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 Mac, yo, and then we all called him Puff because he smoked all the time. But anyway, it's a really uplifting story about the turnaround of his life. And so this is the song. Hope you enjoy. Puff the MacDaddy lived on the west side and frolicked in the Compton hood in one pimped out funky ride. He was living in the ghetto, running from the po-po.
always screaming yo-yo
and pulling out his knife. See, Puff was just a player amongst the player haters, flashing all his sparkly bling and trying to keep it real. See, Puff the MacDaddy had a real kickin' crib, till one of his peeps told him,
straight up, dog, I ain't down with it. Bling won't bring you mad skills, it will only destroy what's real. So peep this, brah, what I'm telling you is for jizzle, madizzle real.
oh snap, no you just didn't. What up with that G? G said,
I'm only telling you the reality.
now Puff no longer sells crack. He realized that was so whack. Now he spends his time giving back to his community. Puff's no longer a player, he's even running for mayor. So if you think you've got it tough, just remember this lesson from Puff. I'll never forget the day that Puff pulled me to the side and he said, yo dog, crime don't pay. He followed that up with, neither does McDonald's, but at least it's honest work, yo. Oh, Puff the MacDaddy is still on the west side. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Oh.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We have written our very first country song, and we feel like we have hit the mark. And Jackson really gets in his country groove when he puts on the hat.
She's the uptight kind, always something riding on her mind. She don't have to say a word, I know when she's perturbed. 3 years now to the day I've stood beside her all the way, but our future's hard to see when she's throwing things at me. Should I tie this knot? I don't really want to let her go. But before we can go any further, babe, there's one thing I've got to know. Who peed in your Cheerios? Only heaven knows. We could be peas in a pod, but baby, who's got your panties in such a wad?
I'm just a simple country man, got nothing against her wedding plans, but I'd be a fool not to contemplate her hormones changing at alarming rates. She's like a time bomb, I can hear the ticking in her head. Yeah, I'd be ready now to marry her, but I might just end up dead. Who paid in your Cheerios? Only heaven knows. We could be peas in a pod, but who's got your panties in such a wad? Reach behind you, lock all the doors, grasp all that's yours, release the pain, unwad your
got your panties such a while. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Well, this next song I want to applaud Bradley for. Go ahead and do that now.
Thank you.
It's really brave of Bradley to write this song. We're at genealogies. We've really been looking into that, and we both we really looked way back pretty far, you know, and we realized that we both had parents, and that's exciting. And even more than that, I mean, then they had parents and so on and so forth. And Bradley, he really found some interesting things. I don't know, anybody here from West Virginia? Okay, you tried to not let us know. You went, and you realized, no, but don't be ashamed. That's where Bradley's family is from. And I'm proud that you're singing this song. Going through his genealogy, he found an interesting story and decided to write about it.
Well, it was disturbing. I found out some things about my great-grandfather that I didn't really want to know, but you know, I feel like those are stories that need to be told, and maybe we can learn something from it. So this is his story, some from his perspective. I hope you enjoy this song. I said, "You sure are pretty." She said, "You're a handsome man." I said, "We should spend forever together. I will be your man." She said, "They'll never let us." I said, "Who cares what they say? And since we both know that the law won't allow it, we'll just run away. We could be there in a day." So it's off to West Virginia with my lady at my side. Once we get there, she will not only be my cousin. Once we get there, she will be my bride. Some city folk made it illegal back some time ago, but they never saw the ladies on my dad's side of the family. Tell me, what do they know? 'Cause true love knows no boundaries. Why can't everybody just see that sometimes what you spend all that time out there looking for is right there on your family tree? If Jerry Lewis did it, why can't we? So it's off to West Virginia with my lady at my side. Once we get there, she will not only be my cousin. Once we get there, she will be my bride. We were destined for each other. We've already got the same last name. And tell me what's wrong if my father-in-law and my uncle are one and the same. One and the same. I know that's strange, I know that's weird, but at least it ain't my sister. Now the family says we shouldn't have done it. They swear it'll never go far. Most of the courts still say we ain't married, but relatively speaking, we are. Thank you. But we are so excited about this this next one. We're going to sing the whole song.
And you look
for
a little confused. You don't know what Southern gospel music is, do you? I understand that, but let me explain it to you. If you see somebody going like this, you listen to Southern gospel. Okay?
So this is our original song we wrote, and we decided to take the two subjects most important in Southern gospel. That'd be heaven
and Momma.
And put that in a single song. So we feel like we've hit a home run here, folks. Here we go. I remember the day Mama passed away. She departed parted this old world forevermore. It was hard to say goodbye. I recall how we kids cried as she walked through eternity's door. Now as I think about the day when I'll be on my way, oh, I can't wait to see her again, assuming she'll be there. We'll walk the streets of gold, assuming she'll be there. Her sweet face I will behold, assuming she'll be there. I'll look into her eyes, but if she isn't there, of course I will care, but I won't be surprised. Go ahead, Jackson.
Thank you, Bradley. This old house seems so empty without her. Her screaming still lingers in my ears. As I walk these halls I find the rod that made me mine. The stinging still lingers in my rear. But as I think about that day when I'll be on my way, I can't wait to see her again,
Assuming she'll be there. Go ahead.
Oh, Mama, you know we love you and we miss you. And really, you'd be proud of me. I've been reading my Bible lately, but in doing that, I found some discrepancies in some of the things you taught me. I mean, I did see where Timothy told or Paul told Timothy to take a little bit of wine for his stomach. But I can't find anywhere where it said to take a whole lot of Jack Daniels for anything, Mama. I read Proverbs like you told me to, and I know that it said you should spank your children. You were right about that. But I didn't see anywhere where it was okay to shoot at them. You could have killed me, Mama. Oh well, but truth be told, I know you tried your best. Just not sure it was good enough.
Assuming she'll be there, I'll look into her eyes. But if she isn't there, of course I will care, but I won't be surprised. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. My name is Elvis Presley. I'm the king of rock and roll. Thank you very much. I'm going to get started with a little hound dog. So you guys ready for a little hound dog? Here we go.
Thank you guys for coming out tonight. Yeah, Michael Jackson, the king of pop. I thought I'd do a nice slow pop song. Maybe you could sing backup for me.
The king don't sing back up for nobody, all right? So if you move on over out of the way. I tell you what, kid, we'll do your one little song so you'll get off the stage. So I can come back a little hound dog, all right? So,
That'd be great.
Little hound dog. You ladies right there like that, don't you want to go hound dog? Oh. All right, so we'll get that right in a minute just here, all right? So we're going to do your one little song, all right? What key do you need there, kid?
Just give me a C, that'd be great.
All right.
Another day is gone. I'm still all alone. How could this be? That you're not here with me. I never said goodbye. Someone tell me, didn't you have to go? Every day I sit and ask myself, how did I slip away? And something whispers in my ear and says that you and I,
You're not alone.
I am here with you.
I'm right here, sweet darling.
And though you're far apart,
I've been a hound dog.
you're always in my heart.
Hey, keep it going, kid. I kind of like this. 'Cause you are not alone. I just want to be your teddy bear.
I am here with you.
I love you tender.
And though you're far away,
Oh, baby.
I'm here to
Keep it going, kid. I like this too. 'Cause you're not alone. That's right, darling. I'm here with you. No. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Are you all right there?
Yeah, I'm fine. I was just staying warmed up and how it goes.
I thought you had something in your throat.
No, that's very nice. Thank you. That's very
Tell you what, kid. Maybe you could sing on one of my songs.
Oh, that'd be great.
Do you know my song, Hound Dog?
Oh, yes, everyone knows Hound. That was a good one.
All right, why don't you move on over that way? Back on up out of the way. Here we go, little hound dog. Sorry to keep you ladies up front waiting. Here we go, little hound dog. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. You know the time. You ain't nothing but a hold on. What is going on over there?
Let's get a little warmed up there. Yeah.
There ain't no warming up to it, all right? Just stand right there. Don't run off anywhere, all right? Here we go. You know how to sing harmony, right?
Yeah, like you want me to sing back up
I
now.
want you to back up out of the way. Here we go, all right, here we go, little hound dog. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Crying all the time. Thank you very much. You ain't never coming right. You ain't no friend of mine. Oh, he said, you was high class, what's going on? Well, that was just a lie. Hey, you know he said you was high class. Well, that was just a lie. Thank you very much. You ain't never coming right. You ain't no friend of mine. You can sit down now. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Sit down. Crying all the time. I said you can sit down. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Yeah. Crying all the time. Sit down. You ain't never caught a rabbit. You ain't no friend of mine. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's just reminded me of the brevity of life, and it's reminded me of a great song. Many of you will remember this song. A 1977 hit song, #1 song by a group called Kansas. We'd like to sing for you now the song Dust in the Wind. That's where you sing.
Oh, I didn't know what you were doing. I thought, well, hello to you. We've been on stage together for an hour.
Okay, sorry. I thought you knew.
I thought you were going to sing the song.
No, you always start the song. I'll jump in on the harmony. All right, you
Okay,
start the
sorry.
first verse. All right, here we go.
My fault. I close my eyes only for a moment, and I can't see. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, man, I can't see.
Open your eyes.
Oh, there you are.
Jackson, you know, a lot of people were ready to just sit back, relax, and enjoy a great song with just a great message. You know, and if we could just do this without messing it up, I think people were ready for something like that. Okay, can we please do this? Huh?
Sure.
All right, I apologize. Here we go. Dust in the Wind.
Close my eyes only for a moment. The moment's gone. Oh. of a depressing song, isn't it?
It's not a depressing
Comedy
song.
show here, comedy show.
Okay, it speaks a great truth, a biblical truth. You know, the Bible says we are made from the dust, and to the dust we will return. The psalmist speaks of this as he ponders the vastness of the universe and his place within it. You see, it's only when we realize that we are but dust that we can then take our rightful place in the universe. What are you doing?
That was good. That was a good one. I thought you were going to be all depressing, and then you said we're butt dust, and that was funny. I thought that was good. I think that was a good line.
I didn't say that.
You did say it.
No, I didn't.
You said the psalmist was thinking about the vast expanse or something like that, and then it hit him. Man, I'm butt dust, and I thought it was funny.
Stop saying that word. Look, you're missing the very important message. This classic piece of artistic expression. This song is asking us to live for more than the temporal, the here and now, to live for the eternal. Do you understand?
I understand you said butt dust, and it was
Okay.
funny.
Stop saying that word. All right? Now there's one last very poignant verse in this song that ties it all together. And if we could just wrap it up and we'll be through with the song. Okay, here we go.
Don't hang on. Nothing lasts forever but the earth and sky. Slips away, and all your money won't another minute buy. Dust in the wind. All we are is but dust in the wind.
Okay. You know what? I'm just going to quit here, all right? Because I'm sorry. Because you know what? For years now, I'm just going to try not to be mad and just try to understand you, because we worked together for so long. I want to understand you better. I'm going to try just to let this go, because to let you guys in on something, for years now, whenever our show starts to veer just a little bit towards something serious, he has this compulsion. He cannot help himself. He has to train wreck the whole thing. What moves you? Why are you compelled to do that?
I'm sorry. I apologize, Steve. You made a somber point.
Hey.
Somber being the root word for sombrero.
Okay.
Which is a depressing hat. Have you ever seen it?
Okay. No. Seriously, no, go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry. You made a somber point, and it kind of made me think a little more than I wanted to about the briefs of life, like you said at the beginning.
The briefness of life. So
Okay,
really.
something like that.
Okay, so it really kind of hit you, the
Yes,
message.
it did.
Okay, now psychologists tell us, we might be onto something here. Psychologists tell us that sometimes people mask their fear with humor. Maybe there's something we don't want to face, so we joke about it all the time. Maybe that's what's been happening all these years.
That might be, because you made a point. It was a good point, that life is short.
Yes.
So much so, it's just like a vapor.
Exactly.
Just passing gas over here, apparently. All we are is dust in the wind. Oh, thank you guys. You've been great. We're going to wrap it up with one, just some blues music for you. And so hopefully you sit back, relax, and just enjoy some blues music tonight. I got the blues, I got the blues. I got the blues, I got the blues. You see, I work all week just to pay my dues. I got the blues.
What are you doing, man? Sorry. What are you doing over there?
All blues music, Bradley, has a harmonica.
You don't have a harmonica.
Clearly. But I got the next best thing, which is the hand monica. I take it with me wherever I go.
The hand monica.
Yeah, it comes in handy. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Jackson, we'll finish it up with the hand monica. Man, that was awesome.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it again.
Okay. What was that?
It was a chicken.
We've all got dog food. Jackson Bell, the harmonica. Thank you very much.
Good night.
Thanks so much for being band. God bless you. Good night.
What do you got? How am I? Are you okay? So tell me if you're not okay.
I must admit,